What's up, everybody? So I have a philosophical question for you. As you can see here, I'm just noodling around on my Eastman T59V. This is the lacquer finished, kind of aged 335 style copy from Eastman. And I've had a few people, as I've talked about Eastman guitars, because I think they're phenomenal. I also have the AR 372 CE, which is like their 175 copy. And I think they make fantastic guitars. But I've heard a few times now people comment about, I can't support a Chinese company because of, unfair labor practices and these types of things. But I think there's a distinction with Eastman. So unlike a Chinese guitar company that's just building guitars for whatever brand comes along, putting whatever name on the guitar, they don't really care. They're just trying to make as many as they can, as cheap and as fast as possible. So for me, the distinction with Eastman is that Eastman is a company that only makes Eastman guitars. They are Chinese luthiers, Chinese artisans who are building these incredible guitars. They are not hiring the cheapest possible people they can find and just building guitars for any brand that comes along. Now, do the luthiers, the artisans at Eastman make less money than, say, the guys at the Gibson Custom Shop? Of course they do. But that could be said for different regions of the United States. For instance, people that live in California are probably going to, on average, make more than people that live in Kansas. It's just the way it works. And while Eastman guitars are definitely affordable instruments, they certainly aren't the cheapest option. I mean, we can go on Amazon, heck, we can go on Temu and find 335 style guitars for a few $100. And this guitar is, in the mid 2000s. So it's not a cheap guitar, but that said, the equivalent custom shop Murphy Lab style version of this guitar from Gibson would be well over $6,000. So I ask you guys, and I'm honestly curious, do you think that it is wrong to support Eastman guitars in the same way that you might not want to support some small Chinese company that's paying people slave labor to build just any guitar for anybody? Or do you think that it's just wrong in general to buy a guitar from China? Or would you even ever consider it? I'm curious about your thoughts on this. Comment below and let me know.